Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Oh. Wait. Where am I?
You just have to turn your video on.
Okay, so am I where I need to be?
Well, it looks like you're sharing your. Oh, I'm getting an echo too.
Oh, I am too.
I don't know why.
I don't know. Okay, so
Yeah,
all I need to do
is going to present.
is go into present. Now, when I go to...
And why is it recording now?
I don't know.
I don't like that.
Well, they'll erase all of those, I'm assuming. Okay, where is it from the beginning?
You're at the beginning,
but
you're not. Are
but
you
I'm
still
not
getting an echo? Because I'm still getting an echo.
a little bit, but
Mine is bad.
oh,
Okay,
really?
that's better.
Okay. Wait, I'm just trying to look at where do I do it from to start from the beginning, like the slideshow?
Well, you want to, do you want to be in edit still, or do you want to go to present?
No, I want to go to present. So what
And
I'm
on top, on top on the right, maybe your video, maybe your picture of us is your Zoom picture is over here. Do you see where I'm pointing my
Oh,
mouse?
yeah.
Just move your
There it is.
picture.
You're right. Our pictures were on top of that. Okay. So in order to present to everybody, we're going to be doing this, right?
Exactly. Can you show me where the CC, the closed caption is? Because I just
On
would
the
like to
bottom.
know. You know what? That didn't show up on mine. I wonder if it's something with my computer. And then I tried the shortcut and that also didn't work on mine. I mean, this is fine. You just do it, but it's something I'd like to know why I wasn't able to access it.
Yeah, really, because it does show up now.
Yeah.
See?
The option to do closed caption never showed up for me.
That's odd.
Now, how come if I speak, it's not happening? Like, that's the problem. If you're this,
Because it's on my microphone on my computer.
right. So how do I have to be able to get it. How do I get it so that
we're going to need to switch in order. Oh, but you don't have closed captioning.
And even so, like the process of switching.
Oh, wait, you're coming up on mine.
Oh, well, wait, let me see if I'm coming up on. Now I am. It's just a little bit of a delay.
Yeah,
Okay.
but it's there.
Okay, so if you turn it on,
it
will work for everybody. Anyone who talks will, okay.
Evidently.
Okay. All right, so that's interesting though, that so you'll do the slides, but I wonder why I don't have that option. That's very strange.
That is very strange because it's a Google option. It's a Google Slides option. So anytime you're using Google Slides, it's an option that comes up.
It should be. I'll show you if we have time at the end. I'll share my screen just with you, just to show you.
I believe you. It's like the
right next
bottom
to the
lower.
What? No, I had all those other options. There was pointer, notes, tips. I went into all those things looking for CC.
All right, so there's Q&A. I'll tell you what's on mine, left to right. Q&A. notes, painter, captions.
Right.
And
I had
see,
everything except captions.
that's just really odd. That's a Mike question. All right, Mike, how
Yeah.
come?
I wonder if I need some kind of an update or
What?
something.
Oh, maybe. That's possible. My
I'll
husband's
have to
always
look.
updating everything for me.
Yeah, I'll try. Well, once we get through this, but that's fine. So you'll do that. And it's definitely working. It's
All right,
reporting
now
back
how
to
do we
us
do questions and answers?
in the chat. So when I think that when we introduce ourselves right at the beginning, I think we should ask also what people's background is, so we have an idea who our
Okay,
target
I have
is.
no idea what just happened. I hit chat.
It's down here. It just, if you move your
I
mouse,
know, but look what's on my screen now.
what's on your screen?
Oh,
Just that it came up on the bottom. That's all.
oh. All right, so chat is
Here's chat.
where? See, now
I
I
just
don't.
opened it because everybody has the option to open chat if they want to say something, right on the Zoom screen below the slides.
I'm looking.
So if you open it, like if you go below, I'm opening my chat now and I could say, I have a question.
I don't, no, I don't see it.
Well, what I can do is I'll monitor the chat anyway, because you'll be monitoring.
If you could do that, I think that'll be a good differentiation of stuff.
Right.
for
I
us
can
to do.
definitely do that. The only thing is when I'm talking, I won't be looking at the chat. It'll be hard for me to look at the chat. So you should, like, you know where on your computer there's the mute, the stop video?
Really?
Maybe because you're sharing your slides, you're not seeing it.
It's possible.
You have the full screen. You can't see it when you're sharing your slides. But on the same way where you turned on your camera before, that's where it shows participants, chat, right next to share screen.
Oh, no, it's not up there.
It's usually it's on the
Open
bottom.
comment, is that comment history?
No, because you're still in Google. It's below Google. It's the Zoom menu bar where you turned on. It might not be no, now you're in it's right next to share screen. Not share the Google share, but on the bottom where you shared your screen. It's not there now?
Not that I see. Chrome, Windows, Safety, Zoom.
You know what? Come
Zoom
at
not
it.
signed in, it says.
It says what?
Zoom not signed in.
Well, you're on the Zoom. You have to be. You were in when I came on. And I'm looking at you, so. And
Join a meeting
participants,
or sign in? Should I just join a meeting?
but you're already in the meeting. That's weird.
You would think.
You could try it, but you're already.
Well, I joined the meeting, it didn't do anything, so should I leave the meeting and see what happens? I'll
You know,
go
let me
straight.
stop sharing your screen. Let me try sharing my screen and I'll see if I could find what happens to the Zoom at that point. So just stop sharing and I'll try sharing for a minute. Okay.
Okay.
So now let me open my slides first. I didn't do that yet.
See,
Now
now
you
I see the chat.
Right, but you need to be able to see it.
So
Because you're going to be.
If you and I are both there, can you share the screen also?
We can't both share the screen at the same time, and we don't want to disrupt it by stopping it and then having me.
Okay.
I just want to see if you can see. If while you're sharing, you should be able to still see it. I mean, I share the screen all the time when I'm doing therapy and I can still access. Okay, so right now I'm going to share the screen with you.
Okay.
Just to try. And I want you to see that I can't, you'll see there's no.
Oh, I believe you.
There's no CC. It's just weird.
That is odd.
Okay. All right, so here now I'm sharing the screen, and when you share the screen, the Zoom options go away. That's why you couldn't see the chat. That's weird.
Okay, well, we'll just address anything that,
At the end, or I'll try to monitor it. I'll try to
yeah.
I'll keep an eye on it. I'm sure there won't be anything. So we don't, you know what? I don't know about you, but when I ran through it, time is tight. So we probably are better off holding questions till the end anyway.
Yes,
Maybe,
because then people can stay a little longer if they want. They
right,
don't have to rush away, like there's 15 minutes between, and we can take those 15 minutes for people who want to stay and have questions.
right. Especially it's not like
Yeah.
you're like when it's live and you have to run to a different room and go, it's different. Here you're just zooming in and out. So maybe we should say that at the beginning too, that, we're going to address questions at the end.
Yeah,
And I'll
because,
be able to see the chat in case anything's pressing. I'll be able to see like if somebody can't hear us or whatever, I'll be able to see the chat. I'll keep it open just so I can see it, because
okay.
you can't see it when
All right, so I'm going, now, how do people get in? We
I'm
don't,
going to stop sharing. Same way we do. They in the schedule,
okay,
the Zoom link is present. So technically, what Naomi said is we're not really down. We're everybody's presenters. Like it's not like we're presenters. Anybody could share a screen and anybody can mute and unmute themselves. So
okay.
everybody's gonna,
Oh, so somebody could ask a question verbally,
they can if it's
but we're going to ask people to mute themselves so that the quality is
right.
better.
We'll ask people to stay muted. We'll ask them to put their background in the chat, and then I'll be able to share that with you. And
Okay,
we'll
so
tell them to try to save questions for the end because time is tight.
questions in chat. Do you want to do that piece of it? Do you want to tell them all that? To we're
Well,
asking
yeah,
them,
sure. When we start, why don't
we
if you
introduce
want, I can introduce
ourselves.
myself first, and
Okay,
then because then you'll introduce yourself and then go right into
and
your
then keep going. Awesome.
And when I introduce myself, I'll mention we're going to try to do questions at the end. But if anything is important, put it in the chat. And then I'll ask their background. So we kind of have an idea, if we're addressing mostly, it would be a little different.
Uh, okay. I'm just thinking if we actually have a lot of people answering that, that would be,
Well, they're just going to put it in the chat.
okay.
So who?
Somewhat. Anthony, good
Yeah.
morning.
Oh, he's
Maybe
gone.
he's practicing to get in.
Maybe he's
Okay.
gone.
It's that person after my own heart.
Right.
Person after
That's
my
why you and I worked well together, because
I agree.
I'm not a last minute person. I was
Oh,
never
no.
like,
No, no,
I
no.
never did like an all-nighter. It doesn't work for me.
No, never worked for me also. All right, so I would be sharing the screen. Now, are our videos, I don't think we need to be seen. I think we can turn off.
You think so? I don't know.
Oh,
I don't know if it's distracting or
let me share.
certainly we both don't need to be seen while the other one is.
Well, how would we?
Because if you take your video off, it's not like the picture just, where is everybody going to be? Like
Oh,
if there's 50 Zoom people,
just eliminated myself. How did that happen?
I see you though.
Oh, all right. You know what? We may as well just, okay, now say that again. Where are what?
Well, this is Zoom. So when everybody's on, where are they going to be if the screen is being, like, are they going to be?
They're not. We won't see them.
No?
No. Mm-mm. No.
Maybe it'll just be on presenter view. Hi, let's see. I prefer not to. It's less than, anxiety provoking.
Yeah, I know things that I have attended in the past, they were able to shut themselves off because it was distracting.
But if you shut yourself off, it's still a black square with your name on it. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? It's not like
but
you're
it
missing.
wasn't. There was a way to eliminate.
Well, you can
Oh,
minimize.
wait. Hide thumbnail video is on. Aha. Oh,
You can yeah, there it is. It's like minimizing. So I
yeah.
just did that. And then it
I
tells you who's talking.
I think that's might be better than the pictures.
But you're only doing that for yourself. You can't You're not changing
I
it.
can't do that for you, no.
Right. But that's true. It might be less distracting for us to do that, like in our own view.
Yeah, I just don't want it to block any of the information.
Well, you can always move it.
Well, that's true too.
They can always, and
Yeah,
so,
they
do
could
you
move
use,
us.
what platform do you use in Wayne when you're doing teletherapy? Do you use Zoom?
No, we're using
Oh,
Google Meet.
a lot of people use Google Meet. Yeah, I mean, I've been using Zoom.
That's my project. I like Zoom. I've used Zoom for my private therapy. I do use Zoom, and it works well. Um, however,
I know you're in a district, but you know what? I like Zoom, but when the HIPAA compliant version of it is very expensive. So right now, all of that has been
that
waived.
was the piece, and that's why
Yeah.
we went to Google Meet.
I'm probably going to have to switch but right now, and most people like it, like all these, like so many of my parents are older, not tech savvy parents, and they like Zoom because their kids have been doing, they've been doing it with their kids for like during the lockdown. So they're not intimidated by it.
Okay.
So, okay. So are we,
I think we're good. I'm not getting out of here. I am staying here.
yeah.
I'm not going anywhere else. So automatically people will be let in. We don't need to let them in.
No, there doesn't look like there's any waiting room that we need to deal with. There may be, and Naomi or Mike should be in there, they said.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, I already emailed her this morning and said, how do I get past this? But somehow I did. So,
Yeah, she assured me yesterday it would be easy, and it was. She
okay.
was very nice.
Yeah, no. And Mike is equally nice. So it's
Yeah,
just I get in panic mode already at 6:30 this morning. I was like, okay, how do I do it? I have everything here, everything's there.
this is a new, I
Medium.
get stressed presenting anyway, and now doing it this way makes it a little more, it's
Yeah.
weird not being able to get feedback from your audience too. Like you think,
Just
normally you kind
assume
of,
it's wonderful.
right.
I really do like our presentation.
I do too.
I really do. I think it's very, it's jam-packed full of information for people that are just beginning or would be interested in this topic. It's a good jumping off spot for them.
Good. Yeah. And I think that, it's a good start jumping off point for us when we go to do our Najisha one. We can
I
really,
agree.
there's a
And
lot
I,
of,
I think going into implementation, well, if it's for Najisha, it's for SLP, although how many SLPs don't know where to start either. So yeah, it is a good jumping off
be
point.
beginner. It's still going to be targeting, like you wouldn't recommend it for someone who's doing AAC or webinar, but for like people in the schools who all of a sudden they're keeping kids in district and they don't know if they should
And the
refer,
kid has a device, and now what do I do?
or early intervention therapists who think that it's too early, you know.
Yes, which is why I'm in preschool now.
Right. So, okay, so we're good. Let me
Very
think.
good.
So I'm
I'm
going to do I'll
leaving
do the
this.
introductions. I'll tell them about the chat, and then you'll go.
Okay.
And
And
I
we're
don't know
going to
if we're going to
start
have
like
time.
on the button at 9 o'clock. I don't care if
We have
anyone
to.
comes in late. We have to start 9 o'clock on the button. We're jam-packed full of information. Um,
I don't know if we're going to have time for the video, but it's in there anyway. We'll, after this, we'll share it. We could save it.
we can look if there isn't, all they have to do is Google it. I mean,
Right.
it's
And
in
it'll be
there.
in our, right. And so after we're done, we'll put it in the Google Doc. And I
Okay.
added, the only thing I added to our resources, I added every move counts.
Nice. I saw that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. That's
Mhm.
absolutely awesome. And, the communication bill of rights, you're gonna quickly just like
I did it. I
go
think,
over.
oh, go over it.
I
I'm
saw
not
it.
going to read
But
it.
it's hard to read, so I would just tell them that it's the National Joint Committee for Communication Needs, and they can Google it and find it themselves.
Yeah, because it's probably small in there, but at
Well,
least.
actually, it's the NJC website at ASHA.
Mhm.
So I'm wondering, maybe put that website?
Put it in our resources also.
Um, or just put it on that slide. Is there someplace on that slide?
I'll go back
No.
and look. I think it's
Yeah.
probably on the bottom
It
where,
is. It's on the bottom of that page.
So they should
That's
be
what I'm
able to.
looking at. So
Is
they
it too
should be able to
small
get
to read it? Is it too small to read?
it. Is for me.
With
It's
with my contacts in, I could, and my, you
good.
know, but it is.
Yeah. Um, it seemed a little small. So, we can just say you could look at the NJC website on the ASHA website. Do we have ASHA's website as a reference?
I don't think so. And then you know what? And I didn't check with Asha about if they have
New Jersey. That's okay. We just won't say it.
right, right.
We solved that. We just
There's
won't
enough
say
in
it.
there. And you know what? The other thing is we put our contact information.
Right.
So I don't feel comfortable doing it in the presentation, but if somebody called us and they were in this area, I could, or certainly it's good for my business. And if not, if it's someone in South Jersey, we could say I would recommend Advancing Opportunities, or Donna does it.
Oh, I did get an answer from somebody. I contacted POAC. Did I
Mhm.
forward that to you? I don't know if I did, but I
No?
got an answer because I said, who do you recommend for AAC evals? Because there was a wonderful lady someplace in South Jersey,
Okay.
and she was an excellent presenter for AAC. You would have
Okay.
loved her. Okay. So I said, I don't remember who the heck this was. Who do you recommend? And they gave me the name.
Oh,
So I'll share it with you afterward. We don't need it for this, but just so you know that there's a South Jersey contact of somebody who does AAC.
no, that's because I get calls sometimes too from support coordinators, and I'm Bergen and Passaic really for the most part. So
Right.
good for me to know. Someone just called me for someone in Middlesex, actually.
Yeah. So this woman was good, and she has a whole practice. It's not just she herself. She,
Okay.
she has a whole private practice down there. And I asked her when at the end of that workshop that she did, I said, why don't you do things with Najisha? Why does she goes, well, yeah, maybe I will. I said, but you're awesome doing these workshops. And she said, well, yeah,
I'm
wasn't
so glad
happening.
I got involved now. I really didn't, at different points in your life, you don't have time, or you just don't do it.
She's got a private practice. She does this all the time.
Yeah,
And
you keep it
she's
in.
hooked up with POAC, parents of autistic children. So they do a lot, and they had offered the presentation. It was down South Jersey because I stayed at my mother-in-law's in Toms River.
What's
Um,
her name? Do you remember her name, the therapist?
you know what? I have to send it to you because again, wait, well, let me see if
There's so much autism in that area. South Jersey was
uh,
a hot spot, right?
let me see. No, it's not a promotion. All right, hold on. Let's see if I can find it.
What are you going to after our presentation?
I did look that up. I think Chris.
Yeah, me
Chris,
too.
yeah, talking with tech. Now, after that, I can't decide. There's something on AAC Room for
Yeah,
Storytelling, which I thought
yes,
was interesting, or Chris.
yes,
So,
me
kind
too.
of,
Trying to,
yeah. Then I was looking for, I don't know, 12 to 12:45 accessibility, barrier-free websites. I don't know.
I feel like I might take that lunch as a lunch, because the whole day on Zoom is,
Yeah.
I get a
Yeah.
headache.
Yeah, I probably
That
will
might
too
be
because I didn't really see anything. All right. Now, you know what I'm going to do before we start? I'm going to go and
yeah,
run to the bathroom, take a break.
yeah, me too. I'll leave the Zoom on, but I
Yeah,
might
I am too.
do my slides. I'll see you later.
All right, goodbye.
Bye. Listen, the pump's doing shit. What do you mean? You feel like the pump isn't working as well for you? No fucking idea. She's in class. Frustrating. I'm meeting with them on like tomorrow and Thursday. But if you have an issue, do you think that It's the sensor?
I knew it was going to happen, but if I decided I couldn't read it, the needle got stuck inside of it. It didn't hurt.
What? You just don't realize
It's back then, yeah.
I'm not struggling to what. You also, can I just say something about your sugar that could be an issue? I don't know. Because of the surgery, you didn't have active, and all your settings are based on your normal activity level. In general, just overall, you're like extremely active person all the time. You run in the morning, everything, your body can be a little off from the plan.
Some of them so off, but I've tested so many times. I've almost used 50 extra.
Well, that's a problem.
I'm gonna have to get another prescription.
I mean, that's not a problem. I'm saying the problem, it's a problem that the sensor's not working well.
My bigger problem is it suspends me when it shouldn't.
So, okay, if this is a new company, you have to talk. You have to talk to,
Now,
you like it. Well, it's a little more, I want to wash it for you. Yeah, I was waiting for you guys to do it. So I can wash it. It's crazy. Everybody's a little crazy.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. Wait, huh? Oh. Actually. Well, yeah, it's a webinar, so it's online. It's on a camera.
JP Morgan Chase. Yeah, and I think they have a couple other names after that. Yeah, JP Morgan and Chase merged, so it's now called JP Morgan Chase or whatever. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, that's who he works for. Oh yeah. Evie started yesterday and Michael started last week. Oh yeah. Oh well, you saw the pictures of Evie, right? Oh, it should be on your email. Yeah, Evie all dressed up for school in her uniform, all smiling and happy and can't wait to go. So she, oh yeah, well she kept saying that up in Pennsylvania. She can't wait to go back and see her friends because, yeah, and that's all the kids you go to school with and have fun with and learn with and everything like that. So, oh yeah, yeah. Okay, you want to say hi to Kathy? Hold on, there she is.
Good morning.
Hi, how are you?
We're good. We're all set up, ready to go. So I just have to, take a few minutes. And then we're going to be presenting to people all around the United States, which is interesting.
Oh, the United States?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay.
From all different states. They have over 500 people signed up.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know how many will actually be participating in our presentation because we're going to send them out.
Oh, okay.
But never too old to learn new stuff, right?
No, that's for sure, that's for sure. You have to keep on top of things.
Yeah, and this is fun. This is going to be a fun day because it's all stuff that I love to do. I could go back to stress tomorrow.
I had a go to doctor yesterday. I had such a bad bladder infection.
Oh,
I didn't sleep for 2 nights. And Sunday night was so bad, but she was very nice because usually she makes me come to the office.
right.
You know.
Sure.
But I called and I said, please, could she please get me, some Cipro.
Mm-hmm.
So she called me.
Good.
And she ordered it. So within an hour, Rite Aid called me, so I ran over to get it.
Oh, good.
They've only taken, 2 pills so far.
Okay. Well, hopefully it'll work quickly.
I hope so. It's Cipro, but it makes me sick, but it's the only thing that works. So.
Yeah. Well, you know that, so
So anyway.
How long do you have to take it?
For a whole week. Twice a day, a whole week. So. I gotta get rid of it. It's so bad.
Yeah.
So bad. I had no sleep at all. Sunday night, Saturday night either, but Monday night was so bad.
Oh, jeez. All right. Well, it's good that you called. It's good that she gave it to you, so at least you're on the mend.
I was, so darn nervous calling her because but I did take a shower and get dressed just in case she said I had to come into the office. But
Right.
I didn't want to go, after all.
No, and I'm sure they don't.
I know.
Exactly. Yeah, you've had it enough that you're prone to that.
She was nice enough. She said to me, I know that you know what you have.
Right.
So,
Very good.
anyway, so.
Very good. All right. Well, I gotta get.
There you go.
Yep, I gotta get going on my presentation.
Okay, how long will it be?
It's an hour.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it's not long.
Okay, very good.
Yeah, no, this one's a short one.
Okay, enjoy.
All right, bye-bye.
Take care, bye.